living the abundant life. Faith leads the way. Remember, Genesis chapter 4, then Adam and Eve had a baby boy named Cain, which means I have created. Eve thanked God for helping her create a baby boy. Later, they had another son named Abel. Once upon a time, there were two brothers named Abel and Cain. Abel liked taking care of sheep and became a shepherd, while Cain enjoyed growing crops and became a farmer. When it was time to gather their crops, Cain decided to give some of the fruits and vegetables he grew to God as a gift. Abel, on the other hand, chose to give God some of the best and juiciest pieces of meat from his lambs. But when God saw the gifts, he was happy with Abel's offering but not with Cain's. This made Cain feel really sad and angry. He was so angry that his face turned red and he felt really mad inside. God asked the man why he was so angry and upset. He told him that if he does the right thing, he will be happy. But if he chooses not to listen, he needs to be careful because sin is waiting to harm him. However, he can overcome it. The Lord showed favor to Abel and his offerings, but did not show favor to Cain and his offering. Genesis 4:4. When we delve into the scriptures, we uncover a profound meaning in this passage beyond a surface-level interpretation. The Lord is none other than your own awareness, declaring, I am hath sent me unto you. Exodus 3:14. I am is the self-definition of the Lord. Cain and Abel are two brothers who show us two different ways of looking at the world. They represent two different parts of our own minds. One brother sees things only through what he can touch, taste, hear, see, and smell. The other brother sees things in a more creative and imaginative way. They help us understand that both perspectives are important and we all have them inside us. Cain is like someone who just goes with the flow and only cares about what they can see on the outside. This can make them feel like they're missing out on things they really want, or make them think they're happy when they're not. Abel is different because he looks beyond what's right in front of him and finds true happiness. If you ignore this way of thinking, you might feel confused and unhappy. But if you embrace it, you can reach all your goals and be truly happy. As Proverbs 9:5 urges, come, eat my bread and drink the wine I have mixed. Forsake foolishness and live. Hebrews 11:6 emphasizes that Abel's offering was one of faith, highlighting the importance of depending on God to find true fulfillment. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Hebrews 11:1 defines faith as a confident assurance in the unseen, a certainty that what we hope for is within reach. Cain's reliance on sensory evidence is rejected by awareness, as it would only serve to perpetuate the current state indefinitely. Without faith in a better future, there is no hope for redemption. Let us choose the path of Abel, embracing faith and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. The Lord, also known as awareness, does not appreciate passive use of imagination, which is the gift of Cain. The Lord delights in the gift of Abel, the active, voluntary, loving exercise of imagination on behalf of oneself and others. Turn your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak become strong. Joel 3:10. Let man ignore appearances and declare himself to be the person he desires to be. Let him see beauty where there is ugliness, joy where there is sorrow, and wealth where there is poverty. Only through such active, voluntary use of imagination can mankind rise up and restore Eden. The ideal is always ready to be manifested, but unless we present the ideal to the Lord, our awareness, by assuming that we are already what we aspire to be, it cannot come to realization. The Lord requires our daily offering of faith to shape the world into alignment with our dreams. By faith, Abel offered to God a better sacrifice than Cain. Hebrews 11:4, faith sacrifices the visible for the invisible truth. Faith clings to the core belief that through understanding, unseen states transform into visible realities. For what is faith if not believing in the unseen? Enough with luck and coincidence, shouts Cain. No, Abel understands that these are merely labels given by those lacking faith to the miracles of faith itself. We walk by faith, not by sight, 2 Corinthians 5:7. When logic and the harsh realities of life stand in the way of your dreams, and you choose to believe what you see and hear, you are essentially offering the Lord, your understanding, the same gift as Cain. It is clear that such offerings do not please him. Life on this earth is a platform for creating our reality. If you only rely on what your senses tell you, you will remain idle. You are meant to live a fulfilling life, so you must use the invisible power of your imagination to manifest your desires. Only when you include the feeling of your wish coming true and persist in that belief, are you truly offering a gift that pleases. When I manifest Abel's gift, then I will see my dreams come to fulfillment. The prophet Malachi boldly proclaims that man has robbed God by withholding tithes and offerings. In Malachi 3:8, he challenges the people who question how they have robbed God, pointing directly to their neglect of giving back to God. When faced with facts and evidence that contradict our desires, we often lose faith in the unseen. However, faith is the key to manifesting our wishes into reality, as stated in Romans 4:17. That is what the scriptures mean when they say that God made Abraham the father of many nations. God will accept all people in every nation who trust God as Abraham did. And this promise is from God Himself, who makes the dead live again and speaks of future events with as much certainty as though they were already past. By believing in the unseen and feeling the fulfillment of our desires, we can attract blessings beyond our imagination. God promises in Malachi 3:10 to open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings upon those who trust in Him. By confidently pursuing our dreams and living the life we imagine, we can achieve success that surpasses our wildest expectations. Have faith, give generously, and pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. The rewards will be greater than you can take in. Trust in the unseen, and watch as miracles unfold before your eyes. Peace.